the ship loaded with whiskey during the war when whiskey was rationed, and he got wrecked off the island of Barra. And so this was one account of the story. Times is hard in Barra, you'd hear the buttocks cry, no food to feed a sparrow, and every bottle's dry. Old men once fresh and frisky, and full of ploy and play, drop dead for want of whiskey, the blessed Whisky Galore. Oh, the dusty dry Sahara is a bare and barren land, but the drought that year in Barra was more than man could stand. Life was hard and cruel, and the days were long and sad when the strongest drink was gruel, and the war was going bad. A clever man, old Hector, and wise the words he said, without the barley's nectar, a man is better dead. But strange, the ways of heaven, when men in darkness grope, each sorrow has its leaven, each tragedy its hope. The great ship politician, her hold stocked high with grog, steamed proudly past the island and foundered in the fog. One case was rent asunder, 12 bottles came to grief, as a Barra surf like thunder came pounding on the reef. Then the scent of nectar came on the wind's wild breath. I smell it, screamed old Hector, it's whiskey, sure as death. He yelled, Kirsty, Kirsty, bring down my oilskin coat. No more will we be thirsty, salvation's on that boat. And so, sir, her tongue had blistered old Kirsty, first to laugh. I'm coming too, she whispered, it's me that needs a hat. Now John McNeil was dying, the death that's far the worst. No end so sad and trying as the fatal pangs of thirst. For weeks he had been lying without the sign of life, and all the neighbours crying for his nearly widowed wife. He sobbed, I am delivered, from torture I am free, and his nostrils flared and quivered in the glory from the sea. He shook just like an aspen, a man they thought was dead, and gulping, sighing, gasping, he vaulted out to bed. Barefooted in his nightie, he slipped about to reach, and with steps but long and mighty, he headed for the beach. Now, Sarah Jane McKinnon, a lady through and through, was just a wee bit partial to a drop of mountain dew. She sat beside the ingle, her form of old and bent, when her blood began to tingle at a well-remembered scent. One sniff and she was rising, 2 sniffs and straight outside, but odours appetizing were blowing from the tide. By Jove, she went full throttle across the Barra turf when she heard a tinkling bottle in the thunder of the surf. She ran, but so did others, oh hundreds, maybe more, as uncles, cousins, brothers stampeded for the show. Boats went gaily dashing across the crested wave, the long oars dipping, splashing, for they're Aladdin's cave. They climbed aboard the liner, the halt, the lame, the old. No Vikings there were finer, no pirates half so bold. They peered with anxious faces inside the gaping hold, and saw 1,000 cases of precious liquid gold. A shame, said Kirsty, it is an act of God. Just think of Barra thirsty and all this going abroad. Off the Cayleys, off the pleasures, off the joy in Castle Bay, as a gurgling golden treasure chased the cares of war away. Oh, the bottles that were hidden deep beneath the cloth, oh, the cases in the midden, and the joy up in the loft. Who would heed an air-raid warning? Who would hide himself in fright with her tumbler in the morning and a bumper later night? And for Barra boys hard fighting on sea and ocean wide deserve a wee bit partial with glook inside. Old Hector cried, we're winning, the fact is plain to thee, see, this is the beginning of victory at sea. He swigged another jugful, and happily he sighed, the Germans sure have had it, now Barra's fortified. I'll slant you, now for Churchill, his name I proudly call, but the Barra politician is the grandest of them all.